This is my old camper van. This is my new one. Let me show you around. So what I've bought is a Renault Master. This is the L3H2. So it is about 20 centimeters longer than my Fiat, and that's external and internal dimensions. It's very, very slightly narrower, like millimeters narrower. I don't think that's going to cause me too big a problem with the conversion. But yeah, this van was one of the cheapest. I wanted something lower mileage than the Fiat. That's nearly hit 150k. There's nothing wrong with it. It's going absolutely fine. The main issue is we have a pet human, and that van was never designed for a pet human. So the idea for this one is to build it, future-proof it. So we're going to try and go with a 4-berth conversion this time. I've got a few ideas in my mind I've been working on for the last few months, and yeah, this is the van we're going to do it with. This particular van has got some things that I didn't want and want to add. So this one hasn't got cruise control, which I'm planning to add. From what I understand, it is just a steering wheel change and add the switch down here. If that's not the case, I have found an aftermarket conversion that gives you a little stalk that sticks outside here, so we can live with that. And it has a sat nav. It has a built-in sat nav, which again I didn't really want. I can't remember what it is, what make it is. I have a sat nav I was given for Christmas, which is quite good because you put in your, it's for camper vans. You put in your vehicle dimensions, and it will only take you on roads you can fit down. So it won't take you on any low bridges. It won't take you on any narrow roads. And it also shows you parking places, campsites, all that sort of stuff. So I will do a review of that actually at a later date. Yeah, so at the moment we've got the double twin passenger seat, which again that'll be removed because we like to have access to the rear without having to go outside in what today would be lovely rain. The radio is Bluetooth, so I can connect my phone to it. It doesn't have DAB, which I thought it did until I picked it up and drove home, but again it's a very minor thing. It's got Bluetooth, so worst case I can play, if I want to play DAB, which I never do, I can play it through my phone. I don't know what else there is really about this van. It's just a van. Yeah, let's show you the rear. Okay, so you can definitely hear the rain in here. Obviously there's no insulation. It's probably going to be really hard to see from the camera, but it feels bigger. It feels much, much bigger. Do I have a light in here? So I do. There we go. It does feel much bigger in here. It's also different to the Fiat in that this one is ply-lined, which my LDV was. The Fiat was already converted. It was an ambulance, ex-patient transport, so it already had windows, insulation, panelling. So that's going to add to my list of things to do. We are going to fit windows, so I'm going to put a window in the sliding door. We're going to have a window in the back here, another one there, and another one there. The idea for the layout is kitchen here, a pull-out sofa bed here, same sort of idea that we had with the LDV. Over here there'll be sort of drawers, just storage. This end here we're going to have a toilet, composting toilet, but I haven't decided if I'm going to buy one this time or try and attempt to build a Mark II version of what we had before. We're not going to fit a shower. I'll come to that later on in the video. And then here, both front here, we're going to have a seat there for one child and a seat there, which at the moment we've only got one pet human. But my nephew he likes camping with us, so it'd be good to take him along as well. That's kind of the layout. Obviously there'll be tables in the front. The bulkhead will be taken down. Like I said, we like to be able to come through, and yeah, that's a very rough idea of what we're gonna do. I'll get to the plan in another video. I'll probably show you what I've done actually in the next video. So yeah, let's go to the exterior. I'm going to brave the rain and show you what my plan is for outside. So the van made the rain seem worse than it was actually. It's not too bad out here. So yeah, outside upgrades. Roof rack, a nice big roof rack on the roof, and obviously a ladder up the back. I quite like to put some storage up there. When we go away in the Fiat, at the moment we have to put camping chairs in the back, and then every time we park up we've got to move them. We normally tuck them in front of one of the seats after we've swiveled it, but it's all hassle that I don't really want. So nice shallow but long wide roof rack on the roof. The spare wheel, I don't know if you saw it in the video, inside the back, that will go on the roof. Obviously solar panel on the roof. And going back to the shower idea, I want to do a solar shower. I saw a really good video, actually, I'll link it below if anyone's interested, of a PVC pipe, a black one obviously, and you can pressurize it, and it just looks really cool. So if we take the dog away and she gets really muddy, if we go for a walk or something, it'd be great to give her a shower, and obviously we can shower ourselves. On the front, I want lights, lots of lights. So I'm thinking lights in the grille, some marker lights up top. I found some really cool lights that fit in the fog light holes there for daytime running lights. Might see if there's some kind of upgrade I can do for these, which would be good. And to be honest, I said lots of lights, that would probably be about right. Maybe some spotlights, we'll see. I did see you can get a nice little split around the front that has some lights on actually as well, which I might look at, but could be a bit tacky, you never know. I'd quite like to put some side running bars if you can get them. I've seen some things similar, but I don't know how good they're going to be. I think would be quite good, especially if they incorporate a step, the sliding door. The sliding door needs some work. As you can see, the person who used it before me, who owned the van before, was some kind of builder. There's plaster down there, and I think it's just got some dirt in the runners, so hopefully that we can clean that up. But yeah, it's not a bad step up. It's about the same as the Fiat, but on the Fiat we've got a step that slides out from the bottom here, and if I can get it onto some running boards, it would be a better idea. Door shuts better than the Fiat as well. Mud flaps, need some mud flaps. I quite like the black wheels on there. Obviously they're not black from factory, and whoever's painted them looks like they've done it in the rain, so I might have to do that again. Side marker lights here, which I quite like as well. Might put some extra ones down low just because it's extra lights. And the only other thing I really wanted to do, and I don't think I can, which is mildly annoying, if you look at the top of the Fiat, I've got extra lights up top here, LED lights, because the doors stop there. On the Renault, the doors come over the top. So I can't put lights up the top. I did think about possibly putting some marker lights on the side, so I might be able to do brake lights and indicators up there, but maybe some marker lights. I think that's kind of it really. This is my new van. I think next I'll just take you for a quick drive and show you another reason I quite like this van. Okay, welcome to head cam. If I just put the ignition on, you can see my fuel gauge barely moves, so I'm going to go and get some diesel. And yeah, it takes a little bit of time to start. You can see, hopefully you can see in the video, let's get rid of that one on the level, need a service. So that should hopefully sort that out. But I've driven a few of these from work, well, the Vauxhall Movano version, but it's the same thing. And this one, I noticed as soon as I drove it, felt so much tighter, so much better. The steering wheel was a bit worn, hence this annoying cover. But say cruise control, I'll have to replace the steering wheel anyway, so that will fix that. Wipers, lights. Let's go and get some fuel. But I don't know if you'll be able to tell in the video, it is so quiet in here, so much quieter than the Fiat, which could be partly because we've got the bulkhead in, but even the engine noise is definitely quieter. turning circle is appalling, which is actually down to it's got a longer wheelbase. Not just the fact it's 20 centimeters longer, but the wheelbase is also much longer, and it definitely shows when it comes to the turning circle. The it has a gear change light, which really annoys me, which I might also get mapped out. I think you can have them removed, which would be lovely because I hate those. Right, let's go. Turn that on, don't do that anymore. So yeah, we're 30 miles an hour. Don't really have to raise my voice to talk. The rain's the worst bit actually, that's what's making most of the noise at the moment. The other thing actually I meant to say, the other reason we bought this van, it's got aircon. We definitely 100% wanted a van with aircon. Cruise control can be retrofitted, aircon not very easily. In fact, it's very difficult. You can see on my journey back yesterday, 34 miles, I think it was about 34.5 miles per gallon, and over, what was it, 45 miles. So I was actually really pleased with that. Obviously with the conversion it's going to drop down by the time you've got water tanks on board and people, luggage. It's definitely going to increase that. But I'm in fourth gear, 25 miles an hour. It's telling me to change down, but it is still pulling. It's a good little engine. 125 PS I think, which is about 125 horsepower. Yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, I'll see you next time.